While health gurus obsess over macro-balanced meal prep and morning smoothie rituals, the world's richest man runs on chaos and caffeine crashes. Elon Musk's diet isn't a wellness brand or optimization strategy. It's survival fuel between rocket launches and factory floors. No personal chefs, no Instagram-worthy plates. Just brutal honesty about what happens when you prioritize Mars colonization over meal planning. In the next 13 minutes, discover the 10 foods that power the man reshaping civilization, why his eating habits break every health rule, and how his relationship with food reveals the real cost of building empires. This isn't inspiration, this is controlled nutritional chaos. Number 1. Skipped breakfast. The morning time theft prevention. Elon Musk systematically skips breakfast, not as intermittent fasting strategy, but as pure time economics. "I am just not hungry in the morning," he stated in interviews, revealing his fundamental approach. If eating doesn't advance his missions, it gets eliminated. Breakfast requires 15 to 30 minutes of preparation and consumption. Musk calculates these as productivity loss when his brain operates at peak morning efficiency. His routine involves waking around 7 a.m., immediately checking crisis alerts from Tesla factories and SpaceX facilities. Food doesn't enter this equation. The physiological reality creates concerning patterns. His body runs on yesterday's dinner until afternoon, operating 12 to 14 hours between meals. This breakfast skipping originated during his 20s building Zip2 and PayPal, when eating meant losing coding time. The pattern solidified into permanent behavior, demonstrating how early survival tactics become lifelong habits regardless of wealth accumulation. Number 2. Diet Coke dependency. The Liquid Empire Foundation. Musk's most infamous dietary element remains his legendary Diet Coke consumption. During Tesla's Model 3 production crisis, he consumed 8 cans daily alongside multiple coffees, creating caffeine intake exceeding 600 milligrams. "I got so freaking jacked that I seriously started getting eye twitches," he confessed, describing his overdose symptoms. Each Diet Coke contains 46 milligrams of caffeine. 8 cans deliver 368 milligrams from soda alone. Why this extreme consumption? Musk operates on 80 to 100-hour work weeks during crises, overnight factory stays, constant time zone switching. Caffeine becomes pharmaceutical necessity, maintaining alertness through punishing schedules. Diet Coke specifically matters because he tolerates it for 0 calories, meaning 0 metabolic management required. Regular Coke's sugar causes crashes. Diet Coke provides pure stimulation without consequences. The health implications are severe: anxiety, sleep disruption, increased cortisol, cardiovascular stress. Musk acknowledges these risks but operates under different calculations. Short-term stress seems acceptable for making humanity multiplanetary. Number 3. Black coffee. The secondary stimulant protocol. Beyond Diet Coke, coffee plays crucial roles in Musk's stimulation strategy. During intense periods, particularly when sleeping at factories, coffee serves as heavy artillery against fatigue. Large cups deliver concentrated caffeine doses exceeding 150-200 milligrams. His coffee reliance highlights critical aspects. Beverages are functional productivity tools rather than health elements. When making decisions impacting transportation futures or space exploration, cognitive fog isn't acceptable. Coffee stimulates adrenaline release, increasing heart rate and brain blood flow, mimicking fight-or-flight states where Musk thrives. His diet tilts toward central nervous system stimulants because his business models require outworking competitors, regardless of biological tolls. The combination creates sustained stimulation throughout demanding days, though contributing to documented sleep problems and anxiety symptoms. He consumes coffee black without additions, maintaining efficiency and avoiding decision-making about preparations. This treats coffee purely as pharmaceutical intervention rather than pleasurable experience, consistent with his utilitarian approach to most dietary choices. Number 4. Texas barbecue. The high-density protein strategy. Since relocating operations to Texas, Musk's diet heavily incorporates local barbecue culture, particularly brisket and ribs. He's spotted at Austin's legendary establishments, having food delivered to Tesla and SpaceX facilities during working lunches. This preference reveals interesting psychology. Barbecue provides substantial calories, sustaining him through extended periods without requiring another meal. You can consume brisket with hands while reviewing blueprints. You cannot manage salads while gesturing at whiteboards. His typical plate delivers 50 to 70 grams of protein, 30 to 50 grams of fat, 600 to 1,000 calories. For someone skipping breakfast and missing proper dinners, these meals provide concentrated nutrition sustaining extended work. The protein supports muscle maintenance despite minimal exercise, while high fat provides sustained energy preventing crashes. Health concerns are obvious. Excessive red meat correlates with cardiovascular disease. High saturated fat raises cholesterol. His barbecue preference connects to South African upbringing where braai culture emphasizes meat-centric meals, also serving social functions during business meetings. Number 5. Donuts and stress. Eating the crisis fuel system. Musk publicly admitted his weakness for donuts, which became symbolic during Tesla's production hell in 2017-2018. When the company struggled manufacturing Model 3 vehicles at scale, Musk lived at Fremont factory, with employees reporting him consuming entire boxes during overnight problem-solving sessions. One photograph shows him exhausted on the factory floor, holding a donut emblematic of his stress-eating patterns. Donuts provide immediate glucose delivery to exhausted brains, offer brief psychological comfort during crises, require zero preparation while being immediately available. The sugar rush temporarily boosts energy and mood, helping push through additional hours before inevitable crashes. Nutritionally, donuts represent worse choices. Refined carbohydrates causing blood sugar spikes, trans fats from frying, minimal nutritional value, significant caloric density. A single glazed donut contains 250 calories with 12 grams fat and 30 grams carbohydrates. Empty calories, providing brief energy followed by crashes requiring more sugar compensation. This creates vicious cycles. Stress triggers sugar consumption. Sugar causes crashes. Crashes increase stress. Musk acknowledges this pattern but frames it as acceptable trade-off during crises. Number 6. French cuisine. The business dinner algorithm. Despite his utilitarian approach, Musk occasionally indulges in high-end French cuisine during business dinners, revealing contradictions in his dietary relationship. He's mentioned enjoying French food, frequenting upscale restaurants in Los Angeles and Paris during international trips. This seems contradictory for someone drinking 8 Diet Cokes daily, yet appreciating subtle French techniques. The explanation lies in social context rather than culinary appreciation. French restaurants provide appropriate settings for high-stakes dinners with investors, board members, international partners. Food quality signals respect, while providing sophisticated environments for serious discussions. When Musk attends these dinners, he's primarily there for deals and partnerships. French cuisine becomes environmental component rather than central focus. However, colleagues note he distinguishes between quality levels when present, recognizing exceptional preparation, suggesting some palate development despite generally utilitarian approach. These meals serve dual purposes: nutrition and negotiation environment, where food quality matters less than meeting productivity and establishing appropriate business atmospherics for serious financial discussions. Number 7. Omakase sushi. The efficiency of culinary excellence. Among Musk's limited food enthusiasms, high-end omakase sushi represents genuine culinary appreciation rather than mere fuel consumption. He's been photographed at Nobu and premium establishments, with colleagues noting he specifically requests omakase experiences when circumstances permit. What makes sushi appealing to someone viewing eating as time waste? Several factors align with his personality. Omakase progresses efficiently with chefs preparing pieces in quick succession without lengthy waits. The meal flows smoothly without requiring extensive decision-making. Chefs decide everything, eliminating menu deliberation time. The food remains clean, relatively light, won't cause sluggish feelings heavy meals produce. High-quality fish provides excellent protein and omega-3 fatty acids, supporting brain function, crucial for someone relying entirely on cognitive performance. Additionally, omakase represents peak craft optimization. Master chefs spending decades perfecting techniques, achieving sublime results. This resonates with Musk's engineering mindset, appreciation for expertise, precision, optimization toward excellence. The experience also provides rare forced pauses. Omakase requires sitting, focusing, progressing at chef's pace. For someone constantly multitasking, this creates brief meditative intervals. The social aspect matters too, as omakase dinners often involve important business discussions. Number 8. Mars bars and chocolate. The desk drawer emergency system. Multiple sources confirm Musk maintains Mars chocolate bars and candy supplies in desk drawers and office spaces, consuming them throughout workdays as rapid energy sources. This isn't occasional, treating its systematic fuel strategy for managing energy crashes. Chocolate provides rapid glucose delivery, plus small caffeine amounts, making it effective emergency energy during afternoon crashes or late-night sessions. His chocolate preference specifically includes Mars bars, creating ironic humor for someone attempting to colonize the planet Mars. Employees report seeing him grab chocolate bars while walking between meetings, eating them absent-mindedly while reviewing documents or checking phones. The psychological component matters equally. Sweets provide brief dopamine hits, small pleasure moments during otherwise stressful days filled with crisis management and impossible problem-solving. The constant sugar consumption creates problematic patterns: blood sugar instability, increased inflammation, potential insulin resistance over time, dental concerns, displacement of nutrient-dense foods. The combination of skipped meals plus frequent sugar means his body operates on glucose roller coasters rather than stable energy from balanced nutrition. His response remains consistent. He prioritizes immediate functionality over long-term health optimization. Number 9. Intermittent fasting, the strategic health pivot. Following unflattering yacht photographs in 2022, Musk made sudden strategic dietary pivots, adopting intermittent fasting protocols and publicly endorsing the zero fasting application. This represents applying his engineering mindset to personal biology. Intermittent fasting, typically 16-8 protocols where one fasts 16 hours and eats during 8-hour windows, doesn't necessarily require changing what you eat, but rather when you eat. For someone with chaotic schedules and preferences for unhealthy foods, fasting becomes perfect dietary optimization hack. It allows continuing barbecue and French food consumption while creating caloric deficits through timing restrictions. Fasting triggers autophagy, cellular cleanup processes, improves insulin sensitivity. More importantly for Musk, fasting increases norepinephrine production, sharpening focus and mental clarity. By restricting eating windows, he discovered methods for optimizing weight without sacrificing indulgent foods, providing psychological comfort. This represents purely functional, systems-based approaches to weight management rather than fundamental dietary philosophy changes. The fasting strategy aligns with his preference for technological solutions to biological problems rather than changing food choices requiring daily willpower expenditure. He automated the solution through timing restrictions. Number 10. Wegovy injections, the pharmaceutical override solution. The most significant recent addition to Musk's dietary strategy isn't food, it's pharmaceutical intervention through Wegovy, semaglutide, for weight management. Musk openly admitted on social media his dramatic weight loss resulted from combining fasting with Wegovy treatments. This represents ultimate modern billionaire health approach, technological solutions to biological problems. Semaglutide works by mimicking GLP-1 hormones, targeting brain areas regulating appetite and food intake. It dramatically slows gastric emptying, making users feel full quickly while neutralizing food noise, constant mental desires to eat. For Musk, whose willpower dedicates entirely to building rockets and electric cars, using chemical appetite override becomes ruthlessly efficient strategy. Why expend precious mental energy resisting donuts when weekly injections simply eliminate biological desires for them? This represents biological equivalent of factory automation, outsourcing appetite control to peptides frees cognitive bandwidth for companies. The pharmaceutical approach proves his diet isn't about health virtue, it's about finding most efficient, technologically advanced solutions to biological problems. The Wegovy adoption perfectly encapsulates his worldview. When biological hardware fails due to poor software programming, he implements cutting-edge pharmaceutical patches to system bugs.